welcome back to my channel. If you have not done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. I am your hostess with the mostest. I am Kat. I am a flawed woman with something to say, and I have a lot to say. I just want to jump off and say happy freaking New Year, everybody. We made it safely and by the skin of our drawers into 2022. We sure did. And I am truly grateful to still be here because I had COVID back in April and it was sucky. I hated every bit of it. Prayers to the ones that we have lost due to COVID and her ugly ass sisters and her family that decided to just be like, okay, we're not going to leave just yet. Also, prayers to the ones that we lost before, that we lost around the holiday time. There are many of us who are grieving today, not just due to COVID, but due to other health ailments and natural causes and people taking people away. Some of you may know that I did lose my mom December 31st, 2010. This comes a month or some change after I told her that I was pregnant with my oldest. Dealing with the loss of my mom really was not an easy one. Being as though, lady, I just got back in contact with you. Who the hell told you that it was okay to go? You know? Now, I've grieved my mom for a very, very long time. And part of many reasons why I questioned myself as a mother was because I knew that I didn't have that much of a motherly role model from her and others. I had examples, but they weren't enough because they weren't my mom. You know what I'm saying? So recently, in February 2021, I wrote a letter for my mom because her birthday is February 12th. So in February, I wrote a letter to her. I wrote it down for you guys because I'm going to read the letter that I wrote to her, to you. I did initially send this letter to my dad, who in turn called me crying and telling me he's sorry for everything and that he's happy that he got it together now, that he didn't get a letter like this. And I had to tell him there was really nothing for you to be sorry about. And literally this letter was for mommy. I just wanted you to read it. And don't try to save face that you didn't get a letter because you're close. I'm just saying. Bear with me, y'all. I did get my tissue. Hope you guys have your tissues too, because this is going to be a little tearjerker. Again, I wrote this letter to my mom in February. The stuff that's in this letter, I am not dealing with now because of the journey that I'm on. Bear with me. It is kind of long, but let's get into this. Dear Mom, today is your birthday. Her birthday is February 12th, y'all. Please let's not forget. And as I reflect on the time we had together, I finally decided to write you this letter. I've held on to so much for far too long, and it literally took me years for me to see that a lot of my trauma has started with you and will end with you. I hope you understand. First, I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for teaching me the raw truth of this world. Thank you for showing me what love shouldn't and shouldn't feel like. Thank you for showing me what love should and shouldn't feel like between mother and daughter. Thank you for making it my duty to care for your kids while you was too high and too drunk to do it yourself. Thank you for taking away what I had left of a childhood. Thank you for at least being present during the last month of your life. And most of all, thank you for your honesty. 13 years of my life, I prayed for you. And for 13 years, I didn't know you. I couldn't remember you. I couldn't remember your smile. I couldn't remember your face. And I couldn't remember your eyes. And I always asked myself, why? Why were the drugs more important than us? Why was dad the only one who got us out of foster care and not you? I cried too many times for you and you wasn't there. Did you know people touched on me? Did you even know that your kids were abused? Do you know how many times you were needed? And did you know that I was told countless times that I would end up just like you? I truly thought that life with you would be happy. Now, don't get me wrong. We definitely did have some good times. We really did. But those moments were not enough. Leaving where I was to live with you was all I ever wanted. But there were moments I wish I stayed where I was at. Living with you, I definitely had to grow up faster than I expected. Why did I become mom? Why did I have to take on that role? Do you know what was done for that money that you so proudly took from me? Do you even know how many times I could have died? I wish I could have asked you all of these questions, and there are so many more that I want to ask you, but I know they won't fit in these pages. Over the years, I blamed you for so much shit that could have been avoided. I blamed you for leaving us. I blamed you for not loving us. And I blamed you for not choosing us. After years of pain and hatred that I carried for you, I finally understood that you wasn't strong enough. You wasn't strong enough for us. So how could you have ever been strong enough for yourself? You wasn't strong or brave enough to stand up for yourself. And my only wish is that you loved yourself more. That way you could have loved us. Writing you out of my life would have been easier than facing the truth. But here we are. Mommy, I dreamt you. I saw your pain and I saw your hurt. I felt like you were fading away and you needed me. How dare you call for me and then leave? Like, for good this time. What was I supposed to do without you? I've grieved all this time, and all you ever wanted me to do was let you rest. Moving forward, I will no longer dwell on the past. I am allowing myself to heal from it all. I know now that despite the distance, the moments we shared was all I ever needed and was all you ever needed. I needed to hear your laugh for the last time. I needed to hear your voice and see your smile just one final time. So as my heart, my mind, and my soul heal, I can let this go. I release everything back because it no longer belongs to me. I will show my daughters what unconditional love looks like and what it feels like. I will give them someone to be proud of. And my children now and going forward will live a life they do not and won't have to recover from. I am going to be great, so you don't have to worry anymore. Mommy, you are finally at rest, and I pray you are finally at peace. Love you always and forever. Your Chrissy. As hard as that was for me to read, I'm so glad I got to write it and read it and release it. My message to anybody going forward, let it go. It's easier said than done, trust me. But let it go. That pain don't belong to you. That hurt don't belong to you. That grief don't belong to you. I realize now that my mom don't want me doing this. She would not want me being sad for her, because my mama was the life of the party anywhere she went. And that's how I am. I am the life of the party. And that is how I will remember her. I will remember all the water fights we had. I will remember all the laughs we had. I remember the time that my mom has whooped my ass and cried instead of me. Because I understand now that, yes, it will hurt you more than it hurt me, because I shouldn't have to put my hands on you. And I understand that. So, mommy, wherever you are resting, I love you and I will always love you. So this is a goodbye and a farewell to the pain and to the hurt and to sorrow and to every piece of trauma that I've held on to. And this is a hello to all the peace and the goodness and the happiness that is going to be happening to me going forward. So say goodbye to all that sucker shit and say hello to everything new. I love you, and I truly hope that you love me. Take care of yourself always, and stay blessed.